Hello and welcome back to the streets of Battle City. I am your host, Makayla Maria Whisper, and once again I am joined by my sidekick, the Bakura to my Merrick. Hey Zach, this is where you say hi.
Hi. See, that was more than 5 seconds.
Oh my god, you're doing it on Is this gonna be the new bit? You're just gonna see how long
Um,
you can carry it until I say something.
um, looking at this match before it even starts, this this is T-Tar fodder, isn't it?
Yeah, no, so yeah, this is what is this, week two? Yeah, week two of Battle City. And we're starting with Goose versus Great. I don't have high expectations for this match, but let's see what
Gonna
happens.
be. It's gonna be uphill for Great for sure.
And we immediately get the sand up,
Oh,
wisp
does
on the
Quaffle not
T-Tar.
get? Does Quaffle not get flip turn? Hmm.
It would have been reduced damage.
Special T-Tar. Yeah.
Not a horrible brain.
Yeah.
I don't know why Goose didn't Terra, but you know.
I think he wanted to save it for Quaffle, just in case, probably. But then he
Well,
just didn't use it at all, so I guess never mind.
to no one's surprise, Goose takes a win. We expect this from what, the now four-time PGM champ? Is he four-time yet? Is that
He
official?
did just become 4 time. He might be. I think it's 3 actually.
Well, next up, we have Gamebro versus Xylong, who I'm actually surprised Gamebro's, you know. Ooh, first impression, not horrible, but we're going for Trick Room. Do we have to take Gamebro seriously, do
Mm.
you think?
I like the way he battles. I think he brings some very interesting sets.
All I know is his entire mission in life is to fight me as often as possible. Weakness policy. Would have been good if the Trick Room lasted
Yeah,
one turn longer. Oh, if only you had something to kill this thing.
I wonder if he was spec to try and live like a knockoff normally, but
Not sure.
we'll never know.
Oh my. Do we have to watch this one? I don't want to
Yes,
watch this one.
I. This is one of
Okay.
our few 4v4s as well.
Yep, don't remind me. The worst part is, I genuinely do think I could have won this if it wasn't for what's about to happen. One ancient power gets the Omni boost. I think he said this was hidden power flying. I could be mistaken, though. And, oh boy, he just kept on doing damage. Got the perfect prediction on the switch. And once again, Baneful Bunker doing nothing because it's not useful in this matchup. he.
Yeah, living on a sliver here was kind of rough for you.
This this fight was a battle in futility against RNG.
Yeah.
Because like I did not even have a move to hit this wheezing, and most of the game is just me
Just
trying to
wheezing,
do
yeah, no.
something.
I think if you even could have. I think Cleavor gets Iron Head? Question mark.
I honestly don't remember.
That's probably about it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, losing Armor Rouge definitely sealed the deal here because I can't get past wheezing with what I have left.
Yeah. I, I love the name Baked Beans Enjoyer. It's so cool.
That was this was not a fun game to play. Also, fun fact, we learned apparently neutralizing gas stops regenerator from triggering.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, I assume that's because what I'm curious about is if it stops it when they switch out or when they switch in.
Technically, you get the health back upon switching out. So, we got
Okay, yeah.
another one of
See,
the
that makes
4v4s
sense.
with Venti versus Lag. This is an interesting one, too. Hmm. Talonflame is definitely an interesting Pokemon that I've been noticing a lot more recently. Rorvale goes up. Ironhead is a good bring on the Gyarados. Freeze Dry, though. So good. Back to Lucario for a Brick Break, which is a good bring. I will give the child that much.
Earthquake is an awesome bring.
Especially when you get something that low. Talonflame going for another U-turn. Back into Arctozolt. Volt Switch doesn't do a lot. Well, at least we know it's not a Volt Absorb Arctozolt, which I'm gonna be real here. I think if I'm lag, I think I bring Volt Absorb to this matchup. Like, two of Venti's Pokemon are electric types. Imagine if you're just blinking that every time. Or am I crazy here? Any opinions on that?
Okay. Jeez.
Nope. Okay then. Continuing on, we got Stomping Tantrum taken out.
Stomping
Galvantula.
Tantrum is a really fun bring, I would say. But taking out Talonflame pretty much sealed that every single one of these Mons now gets undersped or outsped.
I still wish, like I was saying, I think Volt Absorb would have been a really good bring on the Arctozolt here. I don't necessarily know why it didn't come. Obviously, this thing still does get overheat, so that does something to counter it, but
Yeah, well, I think Arctozolt might live one hit, so you can technically just try and position it well enough, but Slush Rush is just an addicting drug.
Okay. I was about to say, how the hell did Lag lose this? And then I forgot Lucario typically outspeeds a Mimikyu.
Yeah. Well, not even that it outspeeds, Sticky Webs is up, so it was guaranteed to outspeed anyways.
No, I just see when we both. Oh, holy! That was loud.
I had the same thing happen last night. Not gonna lie, I was watching the Goose final match, and then I got jump scared by the sound design.
Who? All right, so we're going for a Curse Garganackle set versus Leech Seed. This is an interesting battle here. Two very tanky Pokemon. Ooh, big body press there from Bacon, though.
I actually didn't think body press would do that much into Comfey.
Surprised we lived that. Okay, we are running Protect for some extra healing. That makes sense. Get leftovers, get your Leech Seed healing. We're switching out to Salamence, which. Okay, this is probably Hidden Power Fire, so smart play there. You know, this is going for a Draining Kiss, though, so it's getting a lot of health back. Iron Head does do work. And you definitely outspeed, so. Yep. Solid win for
Yeah,
Bacon.
yeah, he played really well.
I think he won Comfey for that, which isn't a bad pickup. This is honestly one of the games that I'm kind of the most interested in. Not just because Polar is my duo's partner, but like, I always love watching whenever he gets to battle.
Agreed. And
Big body
I
press
think
to start here.
Cruiser's actually been locking in when it comes to Battle City.
Yeah, the bro wants to like keep that title. He's like this game alone is an example of Cruiser. I feel like he's kind of playing out of his mind, like making amazing predictions, getting every read. Triple Axel Glade. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot it got that.
So unfortunate here is only getting the first hit on Triple Axel because I think it killed
Yeah,
if
but
it
I think
didn't.
he dies in the trade off.
I mean, killing Gallade for Garchomp is a fair trade-off to me.
Power Gem doesn't do a lot. Okay, Drillrun's gonna take this out. The Toxic Debris goes up, but unfortunately at this point it's just. Oh, okay. Magnezone's doing things. So this is Boots Cobalion, which is interesting. Oh wait, no, it's not. Steel type.
Actually, if Clefable is running Magic Guard, that Toxic Debris is unfortunately kind of redundant.
Hmm. Well, that was definitely an interesting match, and again, it is weird seeing Cruiser be so dominant. If memory serves, he kind
I
of
know
stumbled his
he's
way
been
through
doing
last
really
season.
well.
All right, we got Lime versus
Yeah.
Punk. This is gonna be interesting. I don't remember how this one went.
I
Okay,
do.
we're getting the Rocky helmet off. Ice Beam. Punk bringing the berry, which makes the most sense here. And then we're going acrobatics. Ooh. I do love me some acrobatics. Unfortunately, I tend to use Toxic Orb Gliscor, so it doesn't do much. Is this all we do? Do we just
I
sit
think
here and click soft boil?
yeah, I think Lime was hoping he could get him to click another move, but like, why would he?
Ooh. Big number. And oh, we only got two upper hand. I forget about
Upper
upper hand.
hand. I love. It's so good. What's actually, you want to pause? What's really funny is Goose just used a very similar thing against EJ.
I love seeing upper hand because I didn't know that move existed until Nando introduced me to rock paper scissors.
I think that's an. I think I'd heard about Rocky versus, and that's when I was introduced to Upper Hand as well. It's such a niche move, but I feel like it has some really like genuine applications
I
at
don't know. I
times.
feel like it should be used more in competitive with how like Incineroar exists. Okay, This battle is one of my favorites because this thing was the most funny fight to watch. And I'm so sorry you had to see Hatterene get abused, Zach.
Yeah, this was not my favorite to watch for that exact reason.
Don't you also like Tinkaton? And now we have the Dunsparce. We love the Dunsparce. The greatest Serene Grace
That's the
user of the
go.
modern era.
I click headbutt and I die.
you,
What's funny is low key I don't I hear if Xylong brought this, but I'm pretty sure the Dunsparce exclusive move breaks through protect.
this is Manas, not. And here's the best part. The
Oh yeah,
Dunsparce doesn't care
my
if you
bad.
set up Trick Room. It's still not very fast.
No, Amoonguss I think is slower, but Tinkaton just kind of walls it.
Yeah, like even hidden power, you're not taking much here. We're just waiting for Tinkaton to wake up. Holy,
Jeez, that's gotta be like AV or something.
there goes the
It's
sludge.
doing that little.
Gigaton Hammer.
Bonk.
Right back to sleep. And unfortunately, at this point, it's kind of just, yeah, you can switch. You're not doing much. Was this? Okay, so if I remember correctly, I think this was Choice Scarf to Dunsparce.
Oh, so Manassi did have Hyper Drill though. Okay. Does that have? What's the added effect on that?
All right, was it Scarf? Yeah, it was Scarf. Okay, I wasn't crazy. Dual Wing Beat. These little things are
Scarf.
wings.
Yes. I love the Dunsparce. It's so funny and cool,
Uh,
but it's kind of ass. Hold up.
and gonna right before we get into this next one, one of these slots has been giving me a migraine. So there's gonna be a game missing next week
Yeah.
because we had somebody drop out, and then the replacement dropped out after losing, so they only had one Pokemon left. So we just decided to award it to the last person in the division, which is Venti. Um, so things happen. But before we also get into this match, I'd like to say, if you're watching this, you should comment and like the video. You don't have to subscribe. It would be nice to hit 50 at some point, though. But make sure you comment.
And you should
Rolling is the goat.
if you should survive, you should also ring the bell for notifications. I hear that's a good thing.
Oh my god, he's helping with the plug. All right, we got Lucario versus no, yeah, Halucha versus Metagross. Psychic Fangs is such an interesting bring. It's just unfortunate that Metagross has priority.
I actually, Psychic Fangs is slowly becoming one of my favorite moves just because it has such like there's so many Pokemon that just learn it for like no reason.
Yeah. Well, like on
It's
Metagross, it's so like in this instance, it's so good just because it's a physical psychic move that will always hit. Sometimes you don't
yeah,
need
I mean
something
it's
more than that.
literally I think beforehand for years, unfortunately, the best it had was what Zen had, but I think
Yes, which
I don't think
is
it got Psycho
let
Cut.
Psychic Fangs is less powerful but more accurate. And then the
Um,
final game of the week, which shouldn't have happened, but I let it. Zach,
yeah. Hey, I clicked a funny move. Okay.
I do like Eerie Impulse. It is funny. Oh, big
Apparently,
crit.
no one's heard of Eerie Impulse. I'm like still kind of surprised, but
What did you click? So what?
Um, I don't honestly know. Hmm.
Well, so we are gonna skip the tier list for today's video, unfortunately. Or not unfortunately. I want to do a thing where we're doing the tier list at so like the tier list for this week will be at the beginning of next week's video just because it gives us some more time to actually think about everything. But so let's go over the changes here. Rolling one Toxapex from me, Vaughn got Claydol from Zach. Venti picked up the Mimikyu from Lag, and Reckles is the spot that is already gone, and we're giving Venti the Empoleon. Meaning Venti is actually the first person to qualify for finals.
Oh, yeah, it's true. After this video, he'll be able to get awarded that.
Yeah, he will be the first finalist. Moving down, Gamebro versus Xylon. Gamebro walked away with Flygon, and Manascot Armarouge Amoonguss from Cappy. That was an interesting matchup to watch, as I said.
I think we have quite a few people who are on the verge of losing.
Yeah, quite a few who are on the verge of losing, quite a few on the verge of getting into finals. Bacon versus McWhite ended with Bacon walking away with Comfey, and Cruiser did take Glomora from Polar.
White has an unfortunate matchup because no matter who he gets, they probably will bring Covert Cloak, so he kind of just has to hope Gar can muscle its way through.
Yeah. Great loses Torkoal the Goose, meaning Goose now has dual weather.
He does.
And then Lime loses Komodo to Punk. And then Francis did get the Halucha. All things considered, honestly, I don't know how much the tier list is going to change, if at all, but I definitely want to give it some time to actually like cook and let us think about it. So, until next time, arrivederci.
Ciao.